My name is Kris Barney, and I am a community advocate at D.A.R.T in Ruston. I am married to retired Chief Master Sergeant Jeff Barney, and we have 3 amazing children, Miranda, Tanner, and Emma. In 1993, I married a man who I thought was the man of my dreams. He was a Bossier City firefighter, and he ended up being abusive and controlling, and I ended up divorcing him for abuse. And we had a little girl. Her name was Miranda. And in 1999, I suffered the worst loss of my life. He, on a scheduled visit, he took Miranda and met his then girlfriend Michelle in the parking lot of her place of business. And Michelle was leaving Charles for the same reasons I divorced him. He was also very controlling and abusive. And he showed up at Michelle's work wanting to speak with her and wanting to talk, and she already had a restraining order, and she said, "Absolutely not. I am not going to speak with you, and you are not supposed to be here." And it was at that time that Charles pulled out a gun and shot Michelle point blank in the face 3 times. After he left Michelle, lay dying, he went to the vehicle where he left my precious Miranda sitting alone. And he went, retrieved her from the vehicle, and brought her over to Michelle's dead body, where he then shot Miranda twice in the head. It was at that time he was wandering the parking lot, refusing to put his weapon down, and the police, well, he raised his weapon, and the police ended up having to kill him. I grieved terribly. I was so angry. I needed help. I didn't know how to navigate the rest of my life or this world without her. And my first response was to get help, to get counseling, and D.A.R.T was there for me. We, as a family, called upon them to guide us through this process of grieving, and D.A.R.T was there for us. And I went to D.A.R.T and got counseling, and they helped me feel safe and to navigate the grieving process. All the while, I've always been in touch with my ladies at D.A.R.T, and we've always kept in contact, and we were actually talking about, an opportunity for me to come and work with D.A.R.T. So I was offered a position, and just, about a month ago, and I gladly accepted. I was so excited to be a part of this amazing team, because I wanted to be a part of the services and the counseling and everything that they offer to victims of domestic violence, and it could be any type of violence. And I was thrilled, and so we are very thankful for the Bridge for always supporting us and being there for us, but I'm especially thankful to D.A.R.T for trusting me to be one of their community advocates.
My name is Terry Queen Autry, and I'm one of the founders of D.A.R.T, the Domestic Abuse Resistance Team. We started providing services in 1994 here in Ruston, so we're on our 27th year of serving victims and survivors of domestic violence and their children. We've now grown from 1 parish to 7 parishes. So we serve Lincoln, Union, Claiborne, Bienville, Jackson, Wynne, and Grant parishes. And we have a rural advocate in every one of those parishes and an office there, and then their own form of a board called a Coordinated Community Response Team. So we've grown, but we're still a grassroots organization. And what D.A.R.T provides is shelter. We haven't been able to communally shelter people during COVID, so we've sheltered every family or individual in a separate safe location. But traditionally, we have a shelter for 12 people at a time, and then when we have a surplus of needs, we either network with other organizations or we find another alternate place for them. We also provide legal advocacy help with protective orders, attending court with someone because that process is intimidating. We have child advocacy. Donna Bernard, a member of the Bridge, is the most fantastic child advocate I can imagine. She has incorporated foster children into our groups because by definition they've either been abused or neglected or exposed to that, so they're perfect candidates to receive the services that Donna and our staff provide to children who have witnessed trauma and may have trauma as a result. We have counseling and support group. We are so grateful to partner with the Bridge in such a meaningful way. The Bridge does far more than just send us a check periodically. The Bridge lives with us and comes alongside us, and our families get to know our church body and are supported and encouraged by them, and that is enormous. How can you help if you're a member of the Bridge and you didn't even know about any of this stuff? Well, you can contact Donna Bernard because the first needs are usually with our children and our families, and she knows them all. And so it may be food during holidays from school, and we've done that, our church has. It may be Christmas or back to school activities. It may be promoting just one special event. When you clean out things and you want to donate things, we're always willing to take those, and personal toiletry items are a good thing for us to give to people who, once they leave our shelter, they come to our office for any donations and to look through things like that. So all of those things are helpful, as well as your prayer for families who have suffered from the danger, the damage, the trauma of domestic violence.